Hello and welcome to this practice. We're going to begin today in any seated position. So find your way onto your mat, into a seat, and when you're ready, close your eyes. Take a few moments, letting the breath be calm, letting it be comforting. Let yourself find a moment of clarity, a moment of quiet. Take this time before we move our bodies to let the day go, to drop everything that's on your mind, and to allow yourself to arrive onto your mat and into your body. Keeping your eyes closed, or you can open them if you prefer. Take an inhale as you sweep your arms all the way up in towards the space above you. Drive down into the points of contact you have with the ground as you reach up through your fingertips. And then on your exhale, cactus the elbows as you squeeze your shoulder blades together on your back body. And inhale, reach the arms back up towards the sky. Exhale, pull the elbows down. And then inhale, reach back up. Last one, exhale, pull the elbows down. Pick up your heart with your shoulder blades. Take one more breath in. And then as you exhale, pull your hands to heart center. Take a moment to set an intention or a dedication for your practice, or maybe you're just here to move your body, and that is also totally cool. And then when you're ready, blink the eyes open, and I'll meet you in a tabletop position. Bring your hands to the floor, knees under hips, circle heart over tops of wrists a few times like we usually do. Feeling the weight transfer, feeling the grip of the fingertips into the earth. And then when that feels good, maybe you flip the fingertips to the outside edges or all the way back round towards the knees. Feeling the palm peeling action. Feeling a stretch into your forearms. Just warming up our wrists and our hands for our practice ahead. When that feels good, flip your hands back around to their usual orientation. And then take a few wiggles and movements through the spine. Anything goes, just let it be intuitive. Just move your body. It could look like cat-cows. You could be circling your body over the points of contact you have with the ground. You could be moving from child's to up dog. Just do whatever you feel like doing in this moment. What does your body need? And then when you feel good there, find stillness. Press down into your palms and your left shin. Try to find a neutral spine if you can, core engaged. Float your right shin off the ground and then draw circles with your right knee in the space beside you. Maybe 3 times going in one direction and then 3 times going in the other direction. Doesn't have to be super structured, just moving through the hip joint. And then when you've finished, right knee finds center. And then pressing into the palms. Now this time I want you to try to keep your front hip points facing down if you can. Peel your right knee open wide as far as it can possibly go without everything else careering with it. And then bring it back. 2 more. Peel it open wide. And then bring it back. Last one. Peel it open wide. Pause. Flex the right foot if it isn't already. Start to drive the right foot back behind you as you kickstand your left shin. Think modified side plank. Maybe you plant the right foot as you adjust things to get your left knee in the right position. And then when you feel good there, maybe you float the right leg again. And then from here, maybe you just lift and lower. And then from here, maybe you lift and lower the right leg a few times. And then pause with the right leg lifted. Pull the right heel back a touch. Feel your glutes engage. And then drop your right foot to the ground. Press into it. See if you can float your left knee off the earth. Maybe left knee taps left tricep. And then drop your left knee back down to the ground. And then maybe you float your right big toe an inch off the mat. Rise up onto your left fingertips if you choose to. And then play with this little balance. Play with this little kind of little seesaw, trying to balance just on your left shin, your left knee. It's an interesting one to play with. Plant the left hand, right foot, right arm maybe reaches all the way up and overhead, big side body stretch. And then return to tabletop position. Pressing into palms and right shin, float the left knee off the ground. And then start taking your left knee out and around in a few circles. Feeling how your hip is moving today. And then circle in the other direction. And when you've finished, left knee finds center. And then everything stays as still as you possibly can. Peel the left knee open wide, abducting it away from the body, and then bring it back. And then peel it open wide, bring it back. This is the last one. Peel it open wide. If the left foot isn't flex it. Think modified side plank, right shin kickstands behind you, left leg swings, you keep it floating for a moment, and then maybe you plant it so that you can adjust yourself as needed. Finding your variation of side plank, and then press into your left foot and your right hand and see if you can float your right knee off the earth. Maybe right knee comes to tap right elbow, right tricep. Maybe it doesn't, right knee returns. And then maybe you float your left big toe an inch off the mat, rise up onto your right fingertips, and then play around with this little balancing seesaw position. Notice how one side is dramatically different to the other. And then when you finish, plant the right hand, the left foot, and then reach the left arm all the way up and overhead. Breathe into your left side body. Tabletop position, we return. As you get there, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Take a few moments to pedal it out. Feel into your body, the backs of your legs, the push through the palms, the strength in your shoulders. Mosey into stillness, downward facing dog. Take a soft bend in towards the knees. And then inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, think high plank pose, and then take yourself there. For the biggest wave you can muster, you find high plank. Let the exhale carry you back to dog. Inhale takes you forward into your high plank pose. Knees can always come down. And then exhale carries you back to dog. Inhale takes you all the way out and forward into high plank pose. This time, pause in your high plank. And then from here, trying to keep your shoulders stacked over top of your wrists if you can. Your core is super engaged. Start to slowly tiptoe your feet all the way up to the space in between your thumbs. Bend the knees if you need to. It's good either way. As the feet land, soften the knees, forward fold. Opposite hands can catch opposite elbow. Find a little sway from side to side if that feels good to you. Finding a moment of freedom, swaying around a touch. And then find center, release the backs of the hands. Take a moment to let the head hang heavy, the shoulders, the arms melting towards the ground. And then bend the knees, inhale, roll yourself all the way up to stand. As you get there, inhale, sweeps the arms all the way up in towards the sky. And then exhale, dive your body all the way down, forward fold. Inhale to a halfway lift, flatten your spine. Exhale, support yourself as needed, hands to ground, left foot travels to the back of the mat, drop the left knee down. Ujjayi, inhale, sweeps the arms to the space above you. Take a couple of moments there to feel the shape. Maybe you make a pistol grip, pointer fingers reaching up to the sky. On your exhale, hands to floor, modified pyramid pose as you fold over top of your right shin. Bend your right knee and rise into high crescent pose, reaching up through your fingertips. Exhale, hands to floor, right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Take a breath in. On your breath out, bend your right knee. Right knee comes across to target to your left tricep. Fallen triangle, right leg extends to the left. Click the left heel in. I like to bend my knees a couple of times as I kind of wiggle my heart and hips up towards the sky until I find myself in my fallen triangle position. Take a nice deep breath in. And then as you exhale, slowly control, lower your hips to the earth, find your straddle. As you get there, inhale, longest spine. And then exhale, dig your heels in towards the ground and lean out. Doesn't have to be your deepest fold, just let it be a fold for the moment. A couple of breaths. Maybe a soft pulsing of the chest might feel nice. And then with an inhale, we rise. Plant the right hand behind your body. Pull your right heel in. Think modified side plank, rise up onto your right shin. Circle sweep, left arm in front of the body, up and overhead. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, pull your left knee in towards your body. We're going to step the left foot all the way to the top of the mat. So pivot on your right shin. Think crouching warrior. Shift your weight into your left foot and then rise up into it. Let the right leg reach back in space. Let the heart be higher than the hips. Let the right foot be super active. Take an inhale here. Exhale, right knee squeezes in towards the chest. Chair pose, right foot lands next to the left. Find a depth with the hips that feels good to you, and then maybe add the arms. Take an inhale, get a little taller. Exhale, sit a little deeper. Bring your hands to clasp over top of your left thigh. And then spike your right heel. Maybe you click your right heel in towards your butt. From here, just like we did earlier in tabletop, can you peel your right knee out and wide? Good. Bring it back. 2 more. Peel your right knee out and wide. Good. Bring it back. Last one. Peel your right knee out and wide. Pause. Think half moon pose. Start to kick your right foot back in space as you straightenish out the left leg. Left fingertips could find a home on the ground. Peel the right side open, half moon. Core is super engaged. Soften through the left knee. And then bend the left knee deeper, think warrior 2. With grace and control, right foot lands the back of mat. Inhale, you rise up out of it. And then exhale, warrior 2. Find your depth. Take 1 deep breath in. As you breathe out, plant the palms, high plank. Take a big breath in. And as you breathe out, vinyasa with control. Any way that you choose to. Let the vinyasa be yours. And we'll meet back in dog. As you find downward facing dog, push into the palms. Inhale, lift heels, bend knees. Take a big wave forward into your high plank pose. As you get there, root into the thumbs and slowly tiptoe your feet all the way up to the space in between your thumbs. Core is super engaged. As your feet land, forward fold. Bend the knees, inhale, rise. All the way up to stand. Reach up, look up. Exhale, dive your body all the way back down. Forward fold. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, palms to earth, right foot steps back. Drop the right knee down, low lunge. Inhale, arms reach overhead. Open your front body. Couple of breaths here. Maybe you make your little pistol grip or find some other variation that feels better to you in this moment. Kick down through the legs to find lightness and openness through the upper body. One more inhale here. Exhale, hands to floor, modified pyramid pose, fold over top of your left shin. Bend your left knee and rise into high lunge. Beautiful. Exhale, hands to floor, left leg to sky, three-legged dog. Inhale here. Exhale, bend your left knee. The left knee comes to tap your right tricep, cross-body connection. Left leg extends right, click the right heel down, fallen triangle. Bend the knees a time or two to wiggle your heart and hips up towards the space above you. Take a moment there to feel the shape. And then on your exhale, softly lower the hips with control to the ground. Find your straddle. Take an inhale up top. Exhale, hinge. Lean out. Heart reaches long and you find your fold. And again, if it feels nice to sway a little bit left to right or pulse the chest, feel free to move in any way that you choose to. And then on your next inhale, we rise. Plant the left hand behind the body. Pull the left heel in. Think modified side plank. Rise up onto your left shin. Circle, sweep right arm in front of the body. Take a breath in here. Exhale, right knee squeezes in towards the chest. Pivot on your left shin. The right foot's going to step all the way to the top of the mat. Push into it. Crouching warrior is there for you as you rise up into it with control. Take an inhale here. Exhale, left knee squeezes in towards the chest. Think chair pose. Left foot lands next to your right. Sit the hips low. Add any arm position that feels good. Take an inhale, grow a little taller. Exhale, sit a little deeper. And then bring your hands to clasp over top of your right thigh. Spike your left heel. Click your left heel in towards your butt. Stay strong in the right leg. Peel the left thigh open. And then close it off. Peel it open. Close it off. Last one, peel it open. Think half moon pose. Kick the left leg back as you straightenish out the right. Maybe the right fingertips support you on the ground. And then open up into your balancing half moon position. Lifting from the inner lining of your left leg. Bend your right knee with control and grace left foot lands. Warrior two. Inhale, lean away. And then exhale, push your right knee forward. And then take a moment here. Take a breath. Deep inhale. As you exhale, hands to floor. Step back, high plank. Take another nice deep breath in. And then as you breathe out, move right on through your vinyasa. Pausing and lingering anywhere along the way that feels interesting to you. As you make it back to dog, look forward, inhale, lift heels, bend knees. Wave your spine out, high plank pose. As you get there, shoulders stack over tops of the wrist, your core is engaged and you tiptoe your feet slowly all the way up towards your thumbs. Soften the knees and fold. Bend the knees and roll all the way up to stand. Uttara Hastasana, reach up, look up. Exhale, dive your body down, forward fold. Halfway lift on the inhale. Exhale, hands to floor, left foot steps back. Anjaneyasana. Inhale, arms reach overhead. Exhale, modified pyramid pose. Fold over top of your right shin. Bend your right knee, rise into high lunge. Inhale. Exhale, hands to floor. Right leg to sky, three-legged dog. Take a breath in. Exhale, right knee comes across towards your left tricep. Right leg extends, fallen triangle. Wiggle yourself into the shape. You find it. Take an inhale. And then exhale softly with control, lower hips to the earth. Inhale in your upright position. And then exhale, finding your fold. One extra breath while you're there. And then inhale, we rise. Right hand plants behind body, pull right heel in. Think modified side plank as you rise up into it. Adjust the right knee as needed. Squeeze the left knee in towards your body. Maybe left knee taps left tricep on the way to stepping towards the top of the mat. Pivoting on your right shin, crouching warrior. You rise. Take a breath in here. And as you exhale, squeeze your right knee in towards your chest. Deliver your right foot to the ground, chair pose, sit into the depth. And then deliver the palms of your hands, interlace them towards the top of your left thigh. Spike the right heel. Right heel pulls in towards your butt. And then 3 times, open your right knee wide. And then close it off. Open the right knee wide. And close it off. Last one, open the right knee wide, pause. And then half moon pose, kick your right foot back in space as you open up into your balancing half moon. Maybe this time your left fingertips don't even tap the ground. Find your position. And then soften the left knee with grace. Right foot steps to the back of the mat. Inhale, lean away. Exhale, warrior 2. Take one more full breath in. And as you exhale, plant the palms. Your vinyasa. Or journey back to dog. Any way that you choose. Feel the joy in being. Feel the joy in your practice. As you make it back to dog, inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees. Journey into high plank pose. Once you find it, core engaged, slowly tiptoe your feet all the way up towards your thumbs. Soften the knees and fold. Bend the knees, we rise. Inhale carries you all the way up. Reach up, look up. Exhale dives you all the way back down. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, hands to floor, right foot slides back. Anjaneyasana, inhale, rise up into it. Exhale, hands to floor, modified pyramid pose, folding over your shin. Bend your left knee, rise, high lunge. Exhale, hands to floor, left leg to sky, 3-legged dog. Deep inhale. Exhale, left knee comes across, targets your right tricep. Left leg extends to the right, fallen triangle. You wiggle your way into it. Playing into the outer edges of your feet. With control, softly lower your hips to the ground. Find the top of your straddle. Take an inhale up top. And then exhale, lean out, heart goes forward, hips go back. One extra breath while you're there. Inhale, we rise. Left hand plants behind the body, click the left heel in. Modified side plank, rise up into it, adjust the left knee as needed. Take a big inhale here. Exhale, right knee squeezes in towards the body, maybe it taps your right tricep along the way. And you swing the right foot to the top of the mat as you pivot on your left shin. Crouching warrior is there for you. Rise up into it. On your next exhale, left knee pulls in towards your belly. Left foot lands. chair pose, you sit into it. Inhale, get a little taller. Exhale, sit a little deeper. Clasping the hands over top of the right knee, lifting the left heel, pulling the left heel to butt. And then from here, 3 times, can you peel your left thigh wide and bring it back? Peel it wide. Woo. Find your balance, bring it back. Peel it wide. This time, push the left foot back as you straighten out the right leg, balancing half moon pose. Maybe your right fingertips don't even touch the ground this time. Either way, you hold it and then bend your right knee with control, with grace. Left foot steps to the back of the mat. Inhale as you lean away. Exhale, push your right knee forward, warrior 2. Take a nice deep breath in. As you exhale, plant the palms. Vinyasa. Move with control. Move with your breath. Meeting back in downward facing dog. 2 breaths in dog. Deep inhale. Long exhale. Deep inhale. Long exhale. Softly lower knees to earth. Untuck the toes. Sit back towards the heels. Take a moment in your seat to just be. To feel the joy in just being. Allowing the joy that you cultivate through moving your body to then radiate out of you into the world as you move around the rest of your day. On your next inhale, reach your arms all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, gentle twist to your right. Inhale, reach your arms back up. Exhale, twist to your left. One more to each side. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, twist to your right. Inhale, reach up, look up. Then exhale, twist to your left. Find center. Take a moment, take a breath. Feel free to move into a Shavasana if you choose to. And this is where I'm going to leave you today. Bring your hands to heart center and take a moment in gratitude for your body, gratitude for this time on your mat, gratitude for the feeling of being alive, for the joy of being. Thank you so much for sharing your light with me, you guys. Until I see you again, I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Namaste.